assist for scanning all these iPhones. You know, you guys are awesome. You guys know who you are. All right, so first, all right, so since we have the sage color first, this is the one that green or the sage, and iPhone 17 very similar to the iPhone 16, but what's on the inside and the display makes it totally different. And voila. So I already took a look at these at the Apple store, especially the Air. I was blown away. So let's lift this up. Classic Apple or iPhone unboxing. You have your charging USB-C to Type-C cable. No SIM ejection tool because all the iPhones this year are eSIM. Well, unless you're international. And let's peel off this plastic. And let's boot it right up. And right away, you guys can see this green color is absolutely stunning. It's a neutral color. It's not too loud, but it's not too muted. This is without a doubt my favorite color, easily. Now, of course, I am going to be taking these outside so you guys can see different lighting angles and lighting conditions. Oh, I like that. All right, so you have iOS 26 here present, and I'm going to activate this later. So let's just get all these unboxed for now. Next up, we're going to unbox the black one. Now, I did a voting poll, and black is the popular choice this year, and the white. So, not too surprising, but yeah, the black this year is pretty clean. It's kind of like a gray, like it has like a little subtlety of gray, which I like. I don't think it's gonna be everybody's cup of tea, but even taking a look at the side railings, you can kind of see that is like silver, like gray, like a very dark gray. I don't mind it, but I can see why some people just want a black phone, period. And of course, everything is exactly the same. You just get your charging cable in the box and nothing else. So yeah, this is how the black one looks like. All right, I'm hearing some landscaping guys outside, so please excuse the noise. All right, let's take a look at the white one. The white one is going to be just classic iPhone. You can never go wrong with white colors. And this one here is definitely no exception. Super clean. Any case you slap on this, it's going to look absolutely stunning. And let me know down in the comments down below if you guys want to see a case video showcasing all of the Apple silicone cases on the iPhone 17, the regular models. I am working on one for the 17 Pro, so that one is coming soon. But this is how the white one looks like, and you guys can see in different lighting conditions. You can kind of see that Apple logo. We're getting back into fun colors, so we have the lavender. So the lavender is replacing the pink. And I would say in terms of like a softer color, this might be my favorite. So lavender is just nice and clean. Okay, so this is how it looks. Let's rip this off. I'm going to turn it on. And of course, I'm going to be doing my extensive testing out the battery life, testing out everything, charging speeds, everything. So you guys don't want to miss anything, click on that subscribe button. So here's how the lavender is looking like. And you guys can see in different lighting conditions. So let's tilt it down a little bit so you guys can see how the colors shift. And let's see how the railings look like. Okay. Really nice. And last but not least, we have the mist blue. So every year we get a blue iPhone. So we have the blue Air, the blue Pro, and now we have the blue iPhone 17. Now, compared to last year, the ultramarine was probably one of my favorite blues on an iPhone. But this one here, they definitely toned it down a little bit. And I wouldn't say it gives me Sierra Blue vibes, but it's like that, but just bumping up the saturation a little bit. This is also a clean color. Okay, so here's how all the colors look side by side on the back. So black on the back, white, and then you have the sage, and then you have the lavender, and then you have the blue. All right, real quick, I want to do a quick little comparison just to show you guys how different the blacks look. So here's my iPhone 16 Pro versus the iPhone 17, and you guys can see you just get that true black dark color on the 16 Pro, and versus the 17 just has like a little hue of gray to it, and even looking at the side railings, this gives it away perfectly. So you guys can see it's kind of like a space gray, kind of like, basically, but still dark nonetheless. So I just want to show you guys that. And also in terms of the accessories, I have my Pataka case here. If I slap on my 16 Pro case, it fits perfectly with the 17. So it's exactly the same. It's 1-to-1. iPhone 17 was new. You have the ProMotion 120 hertz refresh rate, anti-reflective coating on the display, so you're not going to see too much of the reflections on the screen. And then not only that, the screen actually increased in size, going from 6.1 to 6.3, thinner the borders of the phone in general. Of course, you have your dynamic island. Action button still present. Your camera control is here. But the biggest game changer for the 17, without a doubt, is the ProMotion. Finally, 120 hertz refresh rate